Good morning. I'm a little early making this video, so it probably might get up there on time today. That would be a surprise, wouldn't it? So anyhow, let's look at a couple of things that are going on right now. Um, you know my pet peeve with AI? It's called the Terminator movies. All right, that's what I believe is a possibility, and the fact that they're talking about the artificial intelligence becoming sentient. I think I don't know whether that's the right way to pronounce that word, but I've never heard it pronounced by anybody else, so I don't know. All right, but now there's a big race like between China and the United States, and Trump is pouring some money into the AI race in this country, and they want AI, they want Bitcoin, they want all this, they want to be the number one world in the world. All right. Well, Bitcoin's something I'll talk about at another time because I don't 100% understand it. I just have my own personal opinion about it. But as far as AI goes, when you start rushing things, you make mistakes. This isn't something that can be done overnight. And then the fact that Trump's trying to do it overnight is going to create serious problems. The more you integrate AI into human life, the less human life is needed. All right? They're already looking at the fact that most white collar jobs will disappear if AI is introduced into that field. And that's millions of people out of work. But you say, well, AI needs human beings. For what? To dust their machines off, to keep the dust away, to clean their factories or their operating space, or what? They're not programmed. They can program themselves. That's what people don't understand. Some of these things are already so advanced that they can program themselves. And it's just I see it as the end of civilization. You people are worried about the end of democracy. The way Trump's going, it's the end of civilization. But who knows? Another story along those lines is his doing away with and destroying contraceptive medicine for women. So now, all he wants women to do is if they have sex, they have to get pregnant. It's for pregnancy. It's not for personal attraction or anything like that. It's like, come on, we're going to have kids now, and that's okay. I mean, I don't mind if that's what the world wants. You want more kids? Fine. Can you feed them? Can you educate them? Can you care for them? No. Now that's a problem. When you remove all the support for the family, which he's doing, you make having children a serious problem. So what's he want women to do? I don't know. Just stand around, look pretty. I have no idea. But there are going to be a lot of unhappy senators and politicians and whatnot when their mistresses and whatnot start showing up pregnant because they can't get contraception. And then they can't get an abortion. They're forced to have the child that they don't want. So now you're going to have, there'll definitely be an increase in the abandonment of abandoned children or children left for adoption. But I don't think that's going to be the big crisis that they think it is, because women have a natural instinct to take care of their children. So either there's going to be a tremendous drop in the birth rate because women will stop doing it, having sex and whatnot. So, I think the male sex drive is more uncontrollable than the female sex drive, but I don't know. I mean, from my own personal experience, I would say it is, but that's just me. And trust me, sex is not something I'm interested in anymore. My body has said that's it. It's done. But I mean, this race to do everything now, you know, and I'm trying to figure out why. Because most of the time when you look at presidents, they don't go out of their way to have these kinds of situations in their first 6 or 7 months, you know. So I'm sitting here saying he's doing all this stuff, so what's he really after? I mean, the things that you're not seeing are his consolidation of power. You know, that the colleges are no longer institutions of higher learning; they're institutions of servitude to whatever Trump decides they should teach. History will be changed, trust me. People like me will be a danger to society because we remember history. We're old enough to have lived back then. And we remember a lot of it. And that's not good for Trump. Not good at all, you know. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen there. I'd hate to stick around for this because I'm old and I just wanted to relax and be able to enjoy my grandkids and do what I want to do, and now we can't. And my wife has got some horrible leg problems, and I don't think she listens to anybody, so it's difficult to try and help her because she's so adamant about, you know, the information can only come from certain people, you know, so it's difficult to give her information that might be helpful. But if I see her, one of her sons soon, I'll talk to them. And see what happens, you know. But you know, that takes care of my AI story. Then the Christine Matthews. I don't know whether you've seen the story. They're going to talk to her. She's already been offered a reduced sentence for giving them information. Now, I'm willing to bet that they would give her a full pardon if she lies about and says Trump didn't do anything, never knew him. The fact that these file photos came up and everything showing Trump with Epstein at Epstein's parties, and Trump at Epstein at his wedding, and all this, that doesn't mean anything because, you know, Trumpettes don't believe anything unless Trump says it's so. You know, they believe he's innocent, and they believe he's not guilty of anything. They believe the world lies because they're jealous of him. There was a point in time where I could have been jealous of him, but not anymore. He's just a dictator wannabe. That's trying very, very hard to be a dictator, and I don't really give a damn what happens to him. You know, it's gonna hurt me. So don't sit there and say that, you know, well, he's not doing anything to you, so that's why you don't care. No, that's not it at all. I care very hard, but you know, look at what I'm doing. Look who showed up. Lucy. Hey, girl. Hey, baby. She must have heard me talking about the Christine Maxwell. That's it, Christine Maxwell. Well, that's going to be an interesting sidebar to what's going on, but you have to understand, Trump doesn't care about that stuff. He says, oh, he's panicked. You ever look at the YouTube page for videos and you see him come up and say, you see videos about him, he's panicked. Trump just panicked. Trump just collapsed. Trump's government is falling apart. No, none of that's real. All right, those headlines are designed to make you click on the video, and once you click on that video, they get paid. They have advertisers that pay by the click, so that's why you see all these fantastic headlines out there. And the guys that are writing headlines are they're more of a demand than the people that are writing the stories. But that's just the way life is nowadays. We're into this. What is it? Instant. What did I call it? Instant gratification syndrome, where we want to know things now. We don't want them researched. Whatever comes out tomorrow is fine. We don't need, a continuing research story done on it. People get bored. They have limited attention spans. I don't know how half the people are graduating school, colleges and whatnot, with the attention spans that appear to be present at this time. So, but it'd be interesting to see what she has to say, because she was his assistant. She was convicted with him. That's what he was. The business that he was in of prostitution or whatnot is probably. How does somebody explain it to me one time? So prostitution's a great business. You have a product, you sell the product. You can reuse the product and sell it as new again. It's a recurring sale. It's one of the. It's a guaranteed. It's a reusable product. It's being reused, and it's guaranteed that it'll be reused. And. I don't know. I knew. I don't know whether she was a prostitute, but she was an exotic, what they call an exotic dancer. I was friends with a couple of them. One of them was in medical school, so that's how she was paying for it. People do crazy things, and I don't think that's that bad. Exotic dancer isn't that bad. They think all exotic dancers are prostitutes, and that's not true. Most prostitutes have never been an exotic dancer. It's a mindset that they have. They understand that they have something that has a market value, and some of them. The ones that make a ton of money are not necessarily slave labor. Those that work the street corners, they're a slave to something, alcohol, drugs, whatever. Very few of them are a slave to sex. They could care less, But that's another story. But they were procurers of children, and I have sat down with my friends and discussed this issue, and I said to them, I can't fathom how this 6'4", 280-pound man is chasing a 9-year-old girl or boy. Are you kidding me? There must be something wrong with what's down there. You know what I mean? They're really very, very, very strange. It's just something I've never been able to fathom. I've never been interested in it. I've never been able to fathom it. All right. Here we go. I want to, again, thank the people that are signing up for me. I'm surprised I had a little surge there this week. Good. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I don't work Sundays, but I do live Tuesdays. Sometimes I do a Tuesday morning video too, but it depends. It depends on what's going on. I try to go do things like have lunch with my wife or something like that. That's it. So go subscribe, please. It doesn't doesn't cost you any money. I don't make any money off of it. It just makes me feel good. It's supporting me in my quest for fame and fortune. No. All right. So listen. Please, yeah. Comment if you like. I'd love to see some comments. I haven't received any comments yet. I've just gotten uh, likes and subscriptions, and that's okay too. It just, makes me feel good. I get excited when I see a new one, all right? Okay, listen, that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.